All right, we are officially live on YouTube. Just give me a second to get my iPad turned on so I can check out the chat. Hope everybody's having a happy Monday. Okay, let's see here, my channel. There we are. Okay, turn the volume down. Oh, all right. Hi, Marva. Hi, T. Hi, Candace. Hi, Melissa. Jackie, hello. Okay, did I miss anybody? That's all that I can see so far. Sorry if I didn't see that you had said hello and it didn't show up in my chat. I do want to ask everybody to please turn it on live chat. That's a setting that is at the top of your chat box. It looks like little slider bars. You just click on that and you can switch from top chat to live chat. Or if you are using a computer, there's a little drop down arrow that says top chat. You want to switch that to live chat. Hello, Lynn. How are you? Yeah, long time no see. July has been really busy for me with family reunions every other Saturday and work just not slowing down. I know for some people work slows down in the summertime, but it never slows down for us. And Lynn, I know you can totally relate to that. Hi, Penny. I am so glad that you're here. Welcome. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and get started. I wanted to share some happy mail that I received with you all. So let's go ahead and share that. I got this really pretty card from Nancy, Nancy Stamps. In case you all aren't familiar, Nancy Stamps and I are the administrators or founders of the Foiling Snobs Club on Facebook. And she wrote me a cute little card and used a lot of pretty, I don't know if you can see that, probably not on the screen. It's got a lot of shimmering accents there, probably some kind of shimmer pen. Very pretty card. Hi, Chow. So thank you, Nancy, for sending me that card. I also received a real pretty card from Renee, our friend Renee out in Arizona, and just beautiful work. She used a foil, hot foil, it looks like, to hot foil these flowers, and then she ink blended them. She's got this background stamp that looks like she stamped in Versamark ink. It just looks like a slight shadow. And then she matted it with some beautiful holographic mirror cardstock and just beautiful sentiment that says thank you. And she used her decal trimmer to trim that out. So beautiful card, Renee. Your hot foiling skills are on point, lady. On point. And then we have a beautiful card here from Jennifer Tremblay. She used kitchen sink stamps, the sunflower and butterflies set that was, I think this was the one that was the Simon Says Stamp Timber special release. And she also used some embossing powder, and she used the thank you from, this looks like kitchen sink stamps. And then she used a decal trimmer to cut out her panel and then put this pretty glitter cardstock in the background. So well done, Jennifer. That is beautiful. Speaking of kitchen sink stamps, I'm going to be announcing the winner for the FSC KSS card challenge that we have in the Foiling Snobs Club. I'll be announcing that tomorrow. And if you aren't familiar with that, it's a card challenge that's once a month, and it gives you the chance to be in the running to win a $25 gift card from Kitchen Sink Stamps. And, you know, September is just right around the corner, and I'm sure Kitchen Sink Stamps, you know, will probably be having a new set for that. So I'm looking forward to that. Well, thanks for joining me. If you're new, welcome. We're having a lot of fun sharing the new release from Technique Junkies. We're going to end this broadcast at 5 till 8. And then I have another live that starts at 8 with the A Colorful Life Designs new release. So it's a double header for me tonight. All right, so let's go ahead and get started without wasting any more time talking. Although it's never a waste of time to speak with you folks. I always enjoy that part of this. This month with Technique Junkies, they've got a lot of vintage stamps. And if you're not familiar, Technique Junkies offers a 15% discount if you purchase any of the new release stamps between now and August 8th. So all of these new release stamps are pretty much on sale, 15% off now and through August the 8th. And there's also a Gotta Have It All bundle. And so if you go to the Technique Junkies website, I have the Technique Junkies website listed in the description box. If you go there, you will find the Gotta Have It All bundle. So the Gotta Have It All bundle saves you like $20, and you'll get all the stamps. Oh, thank you, T. You'll get all of the stamps for the, you know, for a discounted price. Also, hi, Sandy. I have a discount code. If you do go over to Technique Junkies and start looking through the website and see any of the previously released stamps, my discount code is TJ10Tracy. Thank you, T, for posting that. So that's all listed in the description box below if you didn't catch it the first time. But, you know, nice opportunity to catch a great sale. All right, so the writer's block, I do love this one. It's got the feather quill and some handwriting that's scribbled out and lots of ink blotches. And that's the first card that I wanted to show you I created. I used the writer's block stamp in the background. And then from this really cool, I like these sentiments. I think they're really nice. The stamp set is called Your Vintage, and there are 4 different, hi Bobby, there are 4 different stamps, and A Good Life is a collection of happy moments. You're Not Old, You're Vintage. It Takes a Long Time to Grow an Old Friend, and Just a Note. And I did use all of these sentiments this month, and I'll show you how I use those, all right? For the card that I'm showing you right now, I used Just a Note, which is this real cool calligraphy, I guess you would call it, font that has... I use Shimmering Bliss, by the way, for my background, and not really sure if that shows up on screen, but it's a highly metallic. I used a lot of the metallics to create that background. And the writer's block is just one stamp. Very good question, Candace. Yep, the writer's block is one full, like one stamp, all right? But yeah, it features this quill off to the side here. So I'll show you how that looks. Okay. Technique Junkies are all red rubber stamps. Okay, I also used the Your Vintage on this card that I created, and this is the Victorian collage. This one's really cool and very vintage, right? So this is a full background stamp featuring a guy in a top hat, some floral images, some bricks and lace and flourishes, and even some musical notes and some, hi Jonna, some ladies in their petticoats. So this is a full-size stamp, And I use Shimmering Bliss to create a shiny, like silvery background. And I used silver embossing powder on my sentiment, "You're not old, you're vintage." And then I just used my decal trimmer to cut out some matte layers. And we've got a nice, shiny, shimmery card. All right. So yeah, I used those together. And then I created some floral cards. So these two are using the sentiment, "It takes a long time to grow an old friend," which is part of this set. It takes a long time to grow an old friend. So the first one I did Shimmering Bliss background, just some blues and some silvers. And I used black embossing powder for my sentiment. And I'll show you the stamp that I used for this one. It's a previously released stamp. And then I ink blended my background on this one, and I used this Wildflowers silhouette. That is a tried and true classic, great, that's one of my favorite Technique Junkies stamps of all time, because you can use it for really any occasion. That I used the Wildflower silhouette for this one. Yeah, like a daguerreotype. Yeah, that's definitely a word I haven't heard in a long time. Okay, and let's see if I can find the other floral image that I used. I thought I had it handy here. Sorry, folks. Here it is. It's called Growing Wild. I just picked that one up. It's brand new to me, and I picked that one up at the stamp show. We got to see Pat, the owner of Technique Junkies, at the stamp show in Pittsburgh that was held July 17th and 18th. So not only did I have 3 family reunions, but I also had Nancy here, which was great, and I got to see her and Leah, and we got to go to the stamp show. So it was a wild month, that is for sure. Hoping that August is a little bit more laid back, but I'm not guaranteeing that in any way. So there you go. Those are the stamps that I used. Hi, Cheryl. And this is a really versatile set. I think it's nice. Oh, this one, "A Good Life is a Collection of Happy Moments." I used that one on another card, and I'll wait and show you that one next. All right. Okay, so we've gone through these cards. Okay, now we've got, oh, this one is so cool. This one is also vintage feeling. It's called Vintage French Advertisements. All right. All right. And this one is a full-size background stamp. Again, I'm showing you the size. Thank you, Cheryl. We've got some really cool. It's really great to see you, Cheryl. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing okay. Keeping you in my prayers, lady. Yeah, I did get my grunge on. I really did. I got really messy, especially with this card. This one was sort of out of the box for me. But I thought, okay, we've got this really cool background, and I used Shimmering Bliss. Shimmering Bliss sprays are great for getting texture looks, and so I was able to, great, Cheryl. Able to do that background using some Shimmering Bliss, and I also used some gold metallic paint to splatter it up good. All right, that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that. I used this sentiment, "A Good Life is a Collection of Happy Moments," and I just used my decal trimmer to trim it out, and I splattered it too with, and of course I used my vintage photo around the corners. Yeah, so there you go. I know you can see the shimmer on this one when I hold it up to the light. Yeah, nice and, I guess, grungy. Very different for me, okay? But still very fun. Okay. This one is, okay, this one is the Grunge Circles. So this one has 9 different circles, okay? And they're all different shapes. I mean, they're all circles, duh, but they're all different sizes, all right? So, you've got some medium and small, and then you have one Big Daddy, and you've got Daddy, Mama. You got these two are almost twins, and then you have a couple mediums and, like, I would say 2 smalls. All right, so you've got 9 different. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. And what I did was I paired this. Let me just show you something real quick. So this is just a panel stamped out. I didn't use it, but I want to show you. So each circle has its own image style. So for example, this big one has musical notes, and so this one here has some handwriting. This one has a crown. This one looks like it has the ticket or some newspaper advertisement. This one looks like it has musical notes. Some of these look like if you would drop a piece of paper on the ground and step on it, it would look, that's what that reminds me of. So I didn't use this, but I wanted to stamp them out just to show you what they look like in black and white. And here's another panel. I just did some overlapping, which I'm sure I'll use these in the future. But the one that has the crown really caught my attention. And I ended up using that in conjunction with another stamp that came out from Technique Junkies a while ago. And I'll show you what I did. So the new is one of the sentiments. This is a sentiment that you can get from the new release. It says, too old for Snapchat. Too old for Snapchat, too young for, yeah, if you run it over with your chair. Yeah, exactly. That is what it reminds me of. That kind of look, right? If you drop it on the floor and step on it with your shoes. But anyways, too old for Snapchat, too young for Life Alert. And I just stamped the crowns down the side. I have the stencil from A Colorful Life Designs. And then this stamp is from Technique Junkies. And it is this one. This one is called A Little More You. Be a little more you and a lot less them. So I just stamped it out and cut off that sentiment and used that sentiment instead. Okay. So I was just trying to create a quirky card. This is a nice young lady, right? It's not too old for Snapchat. Not by any means, all right? So you can definitely... oh, Cheryl said, boy, that woman looks angry. Well, okay, the joke is that this reminds folks not in an angry way, but her hair and her glasses. People say that reminds me of Pat, who is the owner of Technique Junkies. But I think that it's a sassy looking face, okay? And if you've ever met Pat, she's got a beautiful smile and beautiful soul. She's always warm and bubbly, and she never looks grumpy. So, hi, Stacy. Yeah, so if you ever hear Pat say, that stamp is her, yeah, it is like kind of a joke, it's her. I'm sure that it does kind of look like her in a way, like the angle of the brows, but really, if you've ever met Pat before, she's always happy and, you know, always outgoing, right? So, so I took a little bit of a chance using her likeness on that card, but really it was just because I just thought, you know, I was thinking about the queen, right? You know, like with all the crowns and everything in the background and the stamp with the crowns. That's kind of where I was going with it. Whatever. We all have our own unique interpretation of how to use these stamps. That's what makes it so much fun. And if you're not on the Technique Junkies Facebook group, you should join it, because the design team members will post their beautiful cards that they create. You know, T, who is not afraid of color on YouTube, is a member of the Technique Junkies design team, and she always will post on the Technique Junkies page, as do the other design team members. You get a lot of great idea. You know, you get a lot of great ideas. Hi, Stacy. Yeah, everybody says that it's her, and Pat will tell you that it's her too, but she definitely smiles in real life. She doesn't look, she's, you know, to me this is like a sassy lady, okay? All right, we've got some distressed paint, and I like this because, again, this is a big stamp. This one has, you know, your whole background covered. Hi, Susan. And the idea, this looks like distressed paint, and I'll show you what I did with it. So have you ever thought, okay, this card needs to look distressed. I want to make it look like distressed paint, so I'm going to have to get my crackle paint out. Well, really, you don't have to. You can use this stamp, and it does the work for you. So that's one thing I wanted to highlight about this. And we've got a funny stamp that I put with it, all right? So this one says, I've reached the age where my brain goes from, I probably shouldn't say that, to, what the hell, let's see what happens. So very funny stamp, and I got a good kick out of it, especially because the woman on the, she kind of reminds me of June Cleaver or something, you know, wholesome and everything, and she's like, I probably shouldn't say that. Oh, what the hell, let's see it and say what happens. So again, I went with Shimmering Bliss. I used some off-white cardstock, and I sprayed that with Shimmering Bliss to make it look like old paper. I did have a die for this one. I cut it out, and then I have a piece of sort of parchment-looking cardstock that I actually just stamped this with brown ink. I didn't even emboss it or anything. Yeah, that's a funny one. I like it, Stacy. Yes. If you've ever been the kind of person who like inserts foot in mouth, I probably shouldn't say that. Yeah. Then you get to the point where like, whatever, I'm just going to let her rip, right? You don't have to do it grunge. You can do it anyway. There are some beautiful examples on the Technique Junkies website of this see what it's called, See What Happens. This one done in a very classy look, clean, you know, not grungy at all. So there you go. Lots of possibilities there, right? I love that sentiment. Okay, speaking of sentiments, all right, we've got another winner here. Thank you, Pat, for keeping the hits coming. Okay, so let me grab my ladies here. Let me grab my vixens. All right, so first of all, let me start with the sentiment. Then I'll show you the ladies, okay? Sentiment is called Queenagers, set of 2. It says, we are women of a certain age. We're not senior women. We're not old ladies. We're Queenagers. I don't like that one. That really gave me a chuckle. Then it has happy birthday. So you've got not only the sentiment for on the front of your card, but then on the inside, you've got happy birthday. And this is a really pretty font. Let me hold this up so you can see it. It's different. It's kind of very narrow, I guess you can call it, sort of a thin hand. It reminds you of handwriting, I guess. Yeah, that's a good one too. And then you can stamp happy birthday on the inside, and you can use this happy birthday with other combinations, right? And what I did was I paired this with this set called Vixens. This is from Technique Junkies. Gotta love these ladies. I took the one lady and I cut her out and I colored her hair blonde. I used that same stencil from A Colorful Life with the queen, with the crowns. Yeah, Frenchish. That's a good way of saying it. Yeah, yeah, it reminds you of that. How folks, yeah, European-ish, right? But I liked it because it talks about being queenagers, and I wanted to use the queen stencil in the background, and I used some like a glaze with my stencil to get that yellow look. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. But this one, I did use some die cuts to trim it. So this one has like the rectangles with the notched edges. And just I just kind of tried to finish this one off. So it's not grungy. It's more of a glittery card, right? And you can color your lady's hair in any color, but aren't these ladies awesome, right? Yeah, I'm going to probably be using 1 or 2 more of these this month for some of the other remaining sentiments that we have from Technique Junkies. All right, so there's only a few more left. Okay. We've got, oh, this one. Someone has to set a bad example. And T created a really, really funny card using this one. I saw it on our design team page. Can't wait till you show that one off, T. That's perfect, what you created it with. But I don't have a card yet for this, but I know what I'm gonna pair it with, and I'll show you. Okay, T said she has a video for this one. You wait till you guys see it. It's hilarious what she created. This one is a funny one from Technique Junkies. So this is a brand new stamp. This is a previous release stamp. This one is called Bad Example, brand new. This one is called By Us, which is a previously released stamp. It says, no one will ever be as entertained by us as us. But I thought that would look cute with someone has to set a bad example, because it just reminds me of when you get together with your girlfriend and you got this inside joke, right? And you're both like laughing so hard and you can't stop laughing and everybody's looking at you like, what is wrong with you two? That just kind of reminds me, these two ladies are funny. They're looking like they're having a great time. And, you know, someone has to set a bad example. So I'm going to use these two together, which that's my plan, to use these two together. And then the last one, I think this is the last one for the new release. This one is, you're never too old to say something inappropriate. Okay, you're never too old to say something inappropriate. And this is so funny. Especially, you know, we have a lot of elderly ladies that are in our church, and sometimes the things that they say, you know, hey, once you get to a certain age, it goes back to the previous stamp that we looked at. I've gotten to that certain age where I'm going to say what I want to say. And I think that's really funny. But I thought you could use you're never too old to say something inappropriate with these ladies, or one of these ladies, right? Maybe this one right here. You're never too old to say something inappropriate. So that's a possibility. And then I pulled out another idea that I had, where someone has to set a bad example. I kind of like these ostriches. It's a previously released, as Cheryl says, I don't even have a filter anymore. And I love all the quirky, funny sentiments too. I love them. I love the sassy sentiments. I love that. That's fun. You know, we've got to be able to laugh at ourselves and be able to laugh with each other. That's just, that's where the joy is with card making. But this is a really cute, previously released stamp. It's called You're Kind of Crazy, and it says, life is about finding people who are your kind of crazy, which is an awesome stamp in itself. But I thought you could even pair that. Someone has to set a bad example with these two ostriches. They look like they're up to no good. All right, so that's what I have for Technique Junkies. And let's see here. Oh, I've already got a lady stamped out. Okay, so let me grab the lady. Here she is. We've got her stamped out already. And so I would like to use this one. You're never too old to say something inappropriate for her. We don't need no stinking filters. Yeah, except for on YouTube, huh? Yeah. Okay. All right, let me just get myself a little bit better organized here. We're going to go ahead and I did a couple background panels using some stencils that I had in my stash. So I thought maybe I could use one of these background panels, or I could use this one. But I made a couple background panels that I thought might go well with this. This one is kind of funny too. It's swirly. This one is geometrical. This one is feminine. This one is kind of neutral. So you guys let me know, what do you think? What do you think? We've got our lady here. I'm going to lay these out and you all let me know. Oh, and I have this one too. You guys let me know if you have any strong ideas as to, I'm going to be using this lady right here. You like the neutral? I kind of like the neutral too. So that one, okay, let me find my stencils. I should have wrote the name of it on the back. Let me go to, this one is from last month from A Colorful Life Designs. It's not new, it's from last month. I'll tell you what it's called in a second here. Oh, no, it's from a couple months ago. I think it's called Bubbles, but let me check here. Okay, where'd it go? Here we go. This one is called Bubble Release Stencil. Okay. Bubble Release Stencil. And I actually did my ink blending. Then I shifted the stencil and finished off whatever ink was left on my stencil. And that's how I got that background. Oh my goodness, Susan. And you like the blue and green one, Candace? Oh, this one? Is this the one you mean, Candace? With the stripes? Oh, the sore eyes one. Okay, this one is, reminds me of a pinwheel. I'll tell you what this one's called. It is Whirl Around Stencil. Whirl Around Stencil. Yeah, sometimes I just sit down and make backgrounds. Just, you know, I don't have a lot of time and I just want to do something creative. It's hard to choose, right? All right, well, we'll just set these two aside because they were mentioned right off the bat. And sorry for coughing. I feel like I'm catching a cold. So sorry about that I'm coughing so much. I have a real tickle in my throat, which is so aggravating. I can't do anything to get it to go away. It just started today. Actually, it just started this afternoon. So I think what I need is a hot cup of chamomile tea and a warm bed and about 10 hours of sleep. That's what I need, folks. That's what I need. So I did my live a little bit earlier tonight. Normally I don't start till 8 o'clock, but I have a really big day tomorrow at work and I wanted to get my lives done so I can get some rest. So thank you all for bearing with me as I had a slight schedule change. Oh, thank you, Susan. Yes, Candace, my vitamin C. I have to take my vitamin C tablets. Good suggestion. And maybe I can drink some pineapple juice on top of that just to get an extra boost of vitamin C. So yeah, I mean, I could totally use my scan and cut, but these images are, you know, fairly easy to cut out. And I am not too worried about getting the scan and cut perfection here. I'm just trying to get a nice white border around her hair and around her arms, and that will be just fine with me. I found that if you cut too close, it kind of starts to look funny. So I like to give it a nice margin, I guess you would call it. A margin, right? Yes. Yes, Emergency. That's a good product. I would agree. Oh, I got something new in the mail today. So let's play with those. After 1 month, it took them 1 month to ship these to me. I got a new set of colored pencils. And these are fresh off the truck. I know, I'm so excited. I think Nancy posted these in the Foiling Snobs Club. If you're interested in getting them, she has them in her Amazon. I think she did. These are the Faber-Castell. No, sorry. No, cancel that. These are Castle Arts. Castle Arts gold pencils, colored pencils. So first of all, it comes in this amazing case, right? I have no affiliation with this program, you guys. This is just me showing you a cool product that I've been anxiously waiting for, and hopefully it did not come damaged, but I ordered it way back when, and it didn't get here until now. Actually, it got lost, and I had to contact them, and they re-sent me the product again. So the customer service was right on top of it. All right. We've got a little guide that tells you how to use it. Step by step. Okay. Color and product guide. Piece of paper. Oh, this is, yeah, it's not a piece of paper. It's a swatch chart. Oh my gosh. Smells like fresh wood. Like if you've ever been to a lumber yard, it smells just like that. Then you've got some sketch paper. Let's see what this is all about. We're gonna use these to color tonight. 120 different colors. Okay. So you've got this white sketch paper, black paper. Yeah, Melissa, that's what I said, the color. This is Bristol paper and beige paper. So it's a craft color. That's nice. So that comes with 4 nice tablets. And this case is nice. It's got, oh yeah, lots of nice colors. Oh yeah. Let's just take a look at this. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh yeah, and it even has a white pencil, so that's always fun too when you're doing different techniques. All right, so let's grab some Gamsol and some blending stumps, and we're going to go ahead and color in our lady here. I got my Gamsol from Inky Antics. They actually sell it at the stamp show. They also sell it on their website. Melissa said she has a very nice range of, oh, this has a very nice range of colors, and she's heard good things about them. So Stacy says these are comparable to Prismas, but they're more affordable. They smell wonderful. I am such a weirdo about the way things smell. Like, colored pencils, and if you ever purchase like a magazine that is just printed, the smell of the ink in the magazine, yeah, I just could, I know it's not, you shouldn't do this, but I could just smell that magazine. It just smells so good. Okay, let me grab my blending stumps. All right. Oh, okay, so let's go ahead, and we don't really have a lot to color on this image. We just have her skin tone and her hair. I think she should have red hair. So I'm going to try to find, well, this one sort of like is an orangish red. Yeah, an orangish red is what we're looking for. Let's see, we've got this color, it's called Red Ochre. And then we have, let's see here, that's too pink. We don't want pink. Here's sort of like a, this is a pretty color. This is called Marigold. Yeah, that's going to be her hair. And then, do they have skin tone colors? Let's see here. Well, there's a metallic color. Let me see here. Oh, yeah. There's some nice browns here for skin tones. This one is called Yellow Ochre. And this one is pretty. This one is called Redwood. That might be too red. So, T, what do you mean? You don't like the holder? You would rather just put them in a big box? Is that what you mean? This is called Terracotta Light. I think that'd be pretty for skin tone. Oh, these are wonderful. I'm so excited I get to use them tonight. Yay. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I mean, certainly everybody has their own organizational style. Having them in your cup would give you easy access, and they would certainly be available at your fingertips. I certainly like to have mine in a container. Just, I don't know, it's just my preference. And I can always tuck them away. All right, so let's put a piece of paper under her. And I have some blending stumps here, and I've got my little sharpener for my blending stumps. I also got these blending stumps as it was part of a package deal. through Inky Antics. I like the smaller ones. I don't like the big ones. Well, especially for coloring, right? Oh, well, now that you remembered, you can use those, right? All right, so let's do her hair first. Marigold. Oh, they're so smooth. Yeah, you definitely need to swatch them. I agree, Stacy. You know, I am not the world's most, how can I say this? I'm not always the best about swatching things, but I can see with the set this big how it would be great to have this swatched out. Really, it would. All right, so I'm just going to put some red through her hair. This is a really pretty image. Her hair is gorgeous. And she's got all kinds of like areas where you can color it in. So sometimes when you have and I am not anyway expert colorist here, right? I'm just doing the very basics. Sometimes when you have a stamp with a woman's hair, it's all dark or a silhouette. I like it when you can actually add the color in. Oh, it's raining really hard here. Hopefully my internet doesn't disconnect. Okay. All right. And then the rest I'll do with this orange. And hopefully it's not too carrot top orange. So just, oh, is Nancy on? Huh. Yeah, I'm using the gold. Oh, hi, Nancy. I didn't see you. So sorry. I'm busy coloring hair. I will tell you, these smell like they were freshly cut. Yeah, they're definitely soft. I did not think they would be this soft. Wow. When I say that, I mean you can color with them and they're not going to bust on you, but you can tell they're a softer tip. Yeah, they're very, very nice. So that was a great tip, Nancy, to tell us about this product. I'm glad that you said something. I'm so glad I finally got mine. I mean, I first ordered them back in July, but there was some problem. It got lost in the mail. It's not their fault. And when I wrote to them to tell them that I hadn't received it yet, they said, you know, we'll send you a replacement right away. And they did, but it just took a while, even to get the replacement. Things are slow these days. Everybody's short-handed and takes a long time, I guess, for the mail to get through, especially if you live in a rural area like me. All right, let's go ahead and... Hey, Chow. Chow started it. Oh, Chow. I'm going to try to color her lips red. And then her skin is this What color did I say? This is Terracotta Light. I also have yellow ochre that I can use. I think I like the yellow ochre better. Hi, Deb. We're coloring a Vixen. This is a Technique Junkies stamp. It's a stamp that has 4 different ladies. And we're going to put this with this new stamp that's called Inappropriate. And it says, it's never too old to say something inappropriate. You're never too old to say something inappropriate. And she doesn't look old at all. Certainly doesn't look old to me. But it's just this, you know, I just thought she looked sassy. All right, so tonight, thank you all for being on here. I am going to be picking a winner, and I wanted to let you know that my winner from my last live is Pam White. So Pam, if you're watching this, either live or after it posts to my channel, if you could please send me an email at foilingsnobsclub@gmail.com. I'd like to get your prize sent out to you, and I will pick a winner from those of you who are on this after I have a chance to watch it and read all the comments, and I will be doing a giveaway, okay? So that's just my way of saying thank you for joining me during this live, taking time out of your busy day to color with me. Chow's baby had her 1-year birthday. Oh my goodness. She is so cute. Boy, did that 1 year fly by. I think it did. Probably Chow doesn't agree, but I think it did. Oh, that sounds like fun, Melissa. And then for her face, I'm going to be really careful. I don't want to make it too dark. I'm just going to use my colored pencil on the edge. Yeah, and then just use my blending stump to bring some of that brown in. I could have put eye makeup on her too, but we'll keep it simple tonight. She's got lipstick. Ooh, it's thunderstorm out there right now, like it's thundering. Well, her neck does not look very good. I didn't do a very good job of blending that. Let's try to get a better job there. Thank you, Stacy. August card swap is posted. So please head over to the FSC and sign up for the August card swap. Well, I try to blend that a little bit better. I don't have much time to finish this because I want to get off of this live and turn on my next live, which is for Colorful Life Designs. So I'll go ahead and finish this off camera and post it to Foiling Snobs Club, but she really does look pretty sassy, don't you think? And I'm going to pair it with this sentiment. You're never too old to say something inappropriate. And I think it's kind of funny because with these bubbles, it kind of reminds you of somebody that's washing their hair, and it kind of looks like she's washing her hair, doesn't it? Yeah. Hi, Lisa. How are you? We're about to end this live, and I would ask you all to jump over to my FSC, not my FSC, but my A Colorful Life Designs live. I'm going to start that in a few minutes. I'm going to share with you the new release stencils from A Colorful Life Designs, which are kitten and dog themed. So thanks everybody for being on this live that we did. Even though I didn't get to finish my card, I will finish it, and I'll put it up on my community tab for you all to see. And we'll see you over on the next live, which is for Colorful Life Designs. Thanks everyone. See you in a few minutes. Bye.